Hello there guys, it's me and Stable Voltage. Welcome back to Fallout 4. I'm not going to be keeping episode numbers for this series because considering I'm going to be jumping around between streams and sort of recordings, it might end up being all over the place. So we're just going to continue. I think we're still going to be stuck on the story for a little while. So let's go ahead and keep moving. I should keep the gun out really. I'm probably going to need it quite soon. Look at that though, 106 rounds of ammunition. Don't normally end up with that this early on in a Fallout game. At least I don't remember that in Fallout 3. Let's carry on, go through here. Well, we can't actually unlock that door. Now, is there a way to unlock it through this terminal? This is the Overseer's terminal, of course. Open evacuation tunnel. Let's go ahead and hit that button. The personnel evacuation tunnel is now open. Remind all staff to be orderly and follow shutdown protocols before exiting and resealing Vault 111. Please maintain all staff records and research. Report to your local Vault Tech supervisors for debriefing and further instruction. Okay, so we have opened the door. Still going to have my gun out. Okay, nothing to the right. We have rad roaches. We can actually aim now. Or, instead of live aiming, we can actually use VATS. So let's go ahead and use the VATS. Let's go ahead and aim at this guy. Got quite a few action points here. Let's go for his legs, and we can target the other one. Let's go for the torso. The legs on that as well. Potentially three shots. Let's accept, see what happens. Wow, quite a bad shot on that one. There is 2 more targets there we can go for. There's actually quite a few here. 56% on the torso. There's another one. Oh, we don't have as many action points here. Don't have enough action points for that one. Don't even have enough action points left for a second shot anywhere. Okay, well, oh, no, we didn't want to do that. Let's get out of there for a moment. None of them are coming towards us. So we can let our action points return slightly. Or our agility points, or whatever you want to call it. This one's running right at me. So we'll just pop it like that. Okay, let's try back onto VATS again. So we want to aim at this one. We want to aim at this one. To aim at that one. And we want to aim at that one. It's about the best we can do. Let's go ahead and queue those up. Did miss the ones at distance. So we don't have a great distance on this gun. That's to be expected. Just go and make sure we are reloaded. Get our rad roach meat, because we'll need that. So as I said, I'll probably use VATS more than just doing this. But there again, when you've just got one running towards you like that, it's probably easier just to shoot them. Let's reload. Well, we dealt with all of those nicely. Let's get through here. Just checking around, make sure there's no rad roaches or anything lurking around in the corridors. We seem to be okay. Now, if we press control, we can sneak. While hidden, we do increase damage. Avoid bright lights, use melee attacks, and move slowly. Using caps lock to remain undetected. Perform melee attacks while wielding a gun, press left alt. So I've got caps lock on. Should be using very slowly here. I am hidden. Get a little bit closer. Too far away. Oh, I've given away my position there. I was a little bit too far away to do that. Not to worry. I think we're fine. Turn caps lock off. Now, I think caps lock... let's just stop crouching a second. Is caps lock normally sprint? No, caps lock is just walk. Oh, shift is sprint. Still struggling to remember some of the controls here. Let's just quickly go into the settings. I'll just have a look at the controls. I haven't showed these yet. So forwards, backwards, left and right. Attack is mouse 1, aim and block. Bash, power attack and grenade is left alt. E is activate. Pip-Boy, which we haven't got yet, is tab. Jump is space. Sprint is left shift. That's is Q. Sneak is left control. Run is C. Toggle always run caps lock. Auto move X. That's quite strange. Right, so we are basically running. That's why. So this is running. If I hit C, or if I hold C, I'm walking. So C isn't technically run. C is walk. Because we run by default. And if you put caps lock on, then we walk by default. and C makes us run. So it's a little bit misleading there. So we've got some stuff around here. Now that looks very much like the way out. I mean, I know it is because I've done this before. We can have a look around here. Oh, got ourselves another roach. You were hiding nicely, weren't you?
Is anyone alive? Did anyone get out?
So we've got this other skeleton here. Now I'm going to go up there in a second, but before I do that, I am going to go and have a poke around and see what we can find. Oh, look at that. We've just found some more ammo, because, you know, like we were running short. And, oh look, there's some more ammo. And I'm convinced that there's more around as well. Now, we've been here before. I believe this is the door that we couldn't originally open. This is where we sort of came in and we had to go the long way round, because we couldn't get this door open, but the door is now open. So there's nothing else here that we really need. So let's go up and grab everything up here. We have ourselves a Pip-Boy. I do quite like the interaction with the Pip-Boy. I mean, they've modelled it well. Let's wait for it to load up. So it says select a tab with mouse 1. You can use the mouse to switch between them. You can also use up and down, or at least W and S to switch between them. You can use left and right, or A and D, to switch between the sub-tabs, and then you can press tab to exit the Pip-Boy. So you can see what we have selected. I still need to work out how to switch between the favourite weapons here. We've got the security baton. That's quests. I want to see, this is the other thing. If I actually want to move down on the list, so W, A, S and D lets me switch between the tabs. I actually have to use the cursor keys if I want to move between the items within the list. So that's a little bit confusing. So what we want to do for now, I think, we can't do the radio. There's nothing to really show there. We can favourite things. So stim packs are currently favorited. I want to favourite the security baton as well. Apparently it looks like it is. Ah, there we go. Looks like that's set to 3. So that's a really weird security baton. Yeah, it is set there. So 4 is our pistol, 0 is the stim pack, 3 is the security baton. So 3 and 4. So if I go to 3, have the security baton. If I go to 4, we have the pistol. Oh well, we might as well stick with the pistol for now. So let's go ahead and get this thing open. I know there is a way of bringing up the favourites wheel.
Vault door cycling sequence initiated. Please stand back.
Well, there we are. We have daylight. So let us head out there. Just before I do, just quickly check those controls again. There is definitely one there for favourites, I think. Favourites is F. Makes sense, I suppose. So we hit F. Ah, and F does bring up what the favourites wheel is. Okay, that's fine. Let us get out of here. Just waiting for the elevator to come down. I know there have been a fair few people complaining about things such as the textures in this game. I mean, it's an open world game, and no open world games have particularly brilliant textures, especially if you're wall licking, but I don't think they're all that bad. So you can actually change your name, special attributes, and your appearance before you finish the vault. So once the tutorial's finished, you actually get the option to change these things. I'm happy with what I've already set, so we'll just carry on, go up to the surface.
And thank you for choosing Vault Tech.
The loading times aren't too bad either. I'm not even running from an SSD. So sometimes I cut the loading screens out just so the videos flow a little bit easier, but I'll just leave it so you can see this. I mean, I've got a pretty slow hard drive, I will be honest. I am recording at the same time, which slows things down even more. But it does give you these sort of loading hints and tips as well. That's a fairly standard load time on a physical hard drive, on a mechanical hard drive. So, we've discovered some radio signals. If we go to Pip-Boy, we can go across to the radio. And we can choose between these stations. Well, the classical station is definitely licensed music. Oh, no, see, that's the thing. I always hit escape to exit, but you shouldn't. It's tab to get out, Pip-Boy. The radio stations are actually quite cool. I'm not sure whether or not it's all licensed music, and I don't want to get hit with any sort of YouTube copyright BS, so I am going to turn the radio off. Maybe I'll have it running on the streams, because that's a little bit more lax. Mind you, if I'm going to upload them, we'll have the same problems. So we're out on the surface now. There's a lot of skeletons around. Let's go ahead and make sure we pick up anything of use we can find. These Nuke Cola bottles, Radaway, and an alarm clock. That could be useful. Stim pack and some Radex. Another wrench. Folder. Vault elevator button. Well, the elevator's already here. There's no point in pressing that. Is there anything else up here that we could potentially grab? We don't want to jump down there. We can see the houses down there. That's actually where our house was. That's where we started at the beginning of the game in the prologue. So we should be able to get back down there quite easily. So just having a little look around. Obviously sprinting uses some of your agility points. I really dislike this mouse acceleration. It's the one thing I've got a problem with in this game at the moment is that mouse acceleration. I don't want to go too far this way because I'm kind of heading away from my objective, so to speak. Just wanted to have a quick look because I know I hadn't searched that way when I went out there last time. But it's always worth searching everywhere because even just this second playthrough I found several items in the vault that I didn't find the first time around, so it's definitely worth having a look. What have we got in here? Coffee pot. Well, we'll take the bottle cap. Would you look at that? Some more ammo. Ashtray, nothing in the desk, nothing in the desk. Some cram, a desk fan. Always be useful. Okay, let's start to head back towards home then. Is that the woman that was arguing over the suitcase? I'm not sure whether or not it is. Another thing that's worth looking out for, and I found the first one by accident, there's lots of plants and things that you can actually harvest, like this thing here. And they're not terribly obvious. And it was only just by accident that I happened to walk into one. There's another one, you see. Do find quite a few around. I do remember there being quite a few up the river. Yeah, these things. I did grab these last time. So let's go ahead and get them again. Don't know what they're used for. But anything you can grab, you probably should. Let's get back over to the path so we can get out of here. We're almost home. Discovered sanctuary. And what do we see over there?
As I live and breathe. Oh, it's really you.
Codsworth. What happened to the world?
The world, sir? Well, besides our geraniums still being the envy of Sanctuary Hills, I'm afraid things have been dreadfully dull around here. Things will be so much more exciting with you and Mrs. back. Where is your better half, by the by?
They came into the vault. Maybe you saw them, armed, wearing strange outfits.
Only Miss Rosa's boy running around in his Halloween costume more than a week early. I swear, the nerve of that woman leaving her brat unsupervised. Ha ha, not like this family, sir. You and the missus have always been such a responsible couple. Where is she, by the by?
Oh, well, apparently answering that one with the question didn't really help. So, let's go for this one.
They killed her.
Sir, these things you're saying, these terrible things, I believe you need a distraction. Yes, a distraction to calm this dire mood. It's been ages since we've had a proper family activity. Checkers, or perhaps charades. Sean does so love that game. Is the lad with you?
He's gone. God damn it. Someone took him. Someone stole my son.
It's worse than I thought. You're suffering from hunger-induced paranoia. Not eating properly for 200 years will do that, I'm afraid.
200 years. Well, that answers the question then. How long we've been frozen.
200 years? What? Are you...
A bit over 210, actually, sir. Or give or take a little, for the Earth's rotation and some minor dings to the old chronometer. That means you're 2 centuries late for dinner. Perhaps I can whip you up a snack? You must be famished.
Okay. So at times people can withhold information or caps. You can attempt to persuade them into sharing both. That's the difficulty of successfully persuading someone is indicated by the colour. Yellow is easy, orange is medium, and red is hard.
Codsworth,
Well, let's go for it.
A little bit weird. What's wrong?
Oh, sir, it's been just horrible. 2 centuries with no one to talk to, no one to serve. I spent the first 10 years trying to keep the floors waxed, but nothing gets out nuclear fallout from vinyl wood. Nothing. And don't get me started about the futility of dusting a collapsed house. And the car. How do you polish rust?
Okay.
What do you know, Codsworth?
I'm afraid I don't know anything, sir. The bombs came and all of you left in such a hurry. I thought for certain you and your family were dead. I did find this holotape. I believe the missus was going to present it to you as a surprise. But then, well, everything happened.
Okay, so we've got a holotape.
What's on it?
I believe it's a private message for you. My etiquette protocols would not permit me to play it for myself. Any standard holotape reading device should be able to play it back. Oh, like that Pip-Boy on your arm. That should work brilliantly. Now, enough feeling sorry for myself. Shall we search the neighborhood together? The missus and young Sean may turn up yet.
Just accidentally moved the mouse and it sort of broke the camera. Anything dangerous?
Have you seen anything dangerous?
Oh, just the usual, sir. Pesky neighborhood dogs and mosquitoes. Shall I investigate?
All right,
Let's go for it.
lead the way.
Proud to serve, sir.
Now, there's quite a lot of stuff around here that we can investigate. We'll have a look through these houses, but for the time being, we'll just follow Codsworth. First time I did this, I didn't even follow him. I just sort of went around exploring and then caught up with him when he sort of got to the end and stopped.
Chocks away. Ha. Rust.
He will quite nicely destroy all of these bloatflies, though.
Bug it off. Nothing here but a few flies. Wait. My senses are picking up movement in another house. Follow me.
And because I just stood around listening to the holotape message, he'd already gone around and killed everything that was in all of these houses anyway.
What's all this then? Found you.
So he's going to go in there and destroy those for us. He's more than capable of taking them out, so...
Sir, your family isn't here either. They're really gone, aren't they?
Sean's out there, Codsworth. I need to find him.
What about Concord, sir? Plenty of people there. And last I checked, they only pummeled me with sticks a few times before I had to run back home.
There's still people alive in Concord?
Yes, although they're a bit rough. You remember the way? Just across the southern footbridge, out of the neighborhood and past the Red Rocket Station? I shall remain here and secure the home front.
Well, okay, we've been given another story mission to do, so we will end up doing that on another video, and we'll go around and explore the house. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. If you are still enjoying Fallout 4, remember to give the video a like, and if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I'll see you guys on the next video, so until then, goodbye for now.